Hi Sarah, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, ma'am. Loud and clear.
Oh, great. So, how are you doing?
I am doing perfectly well, energetic, and excited for the session.
Wow, great. So, Sarah, tell me, what is your language goal?
So, as ma'am, we all have different reasons. My reason is my passion. I'm quite passionate about this language.
Good to
And in
know.
future, I want to make it is my career. I can say I had already made it my career 3 years back. I
Okay.
claimed, yeah.
So, already you are at a certain level. So, what is your next level? What exactly you are looking at? Is it the vocabulary, the articulation? What exactly?
I'm looking for public speaking. This is something the level I really want to achieve. Yes. If it comes to other things, yes, as there is always room for improvement. I am just hustling and juggling with vocab, pronunciation, grammar, intonation, voice modulation. There is a lot we have on our plate, but public speaking is something I'm looking for. Yeah.
Okay. So, let's do two things today. Okay. One, we will do story narration.
Okay.
Okay. Telling a story, like we you said, with the voice modulation, tone, and expressions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But the twist is you had to create your own story.
Okay.
That would be more interesting.
Yeah.
I'll
Yes.
give you a prompt. You create your own story, beginning, mid, and an end. When you are narrating the story, like the storytelling should be in a very like a interactive way. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Second, I will give you a topic. You will assume as if you are standing on a stage and you have to deliver the topic.
Mm-hmm.
There I would be looking at introduction, body, and conclusion.
Okay.
Okay? Good. All right. So what do you want first?
We can go with the story first.
Okay. Okay. So I give you a prompt. So the situation is you are stranded on an island.
Okay.
How you reach the island, what all challenges you faced, how you overcame their challenges, and how you were rescued.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is your prompt. You can jot down few points, whatever comes to your mind, and then you have to tell a story.
And I'm kind of stuck on that island. Yeah.
Yeah, you are stranded basically. You are stuck.
Mm. So, shall I make it a proper imaginary story?
Yes, it has to be like proper visuals, right?
Okay, hypothetical, proper imaginary, fine.
Yes.
Um, so, one morning, I woke up, and what I noticed is I'm not at my home anymore. Not my bed, not my room, something quite different, which I have never ever seen in my life. So, what I saw is I was literally surrounded with a lot of water, green water, big waves, and I was quite scared because I could not see anyone in my surroundings. So the first thing I started looking for is people. But I was a bit scared as well. Nearby there were dense forests, but I resisted entering because there could be dangerous animals. Second thing I thought, all right, wherever I am, let just be here and let's search for food because I was so hungry. I was starving. Then I thought, what can I get here? I don't know how to climb on a tree. And at the same time, because I was on island, the trees were too tall, very tall. So I end up just looking for food for hours and hours. After some time, I thought just by sitting here, I can't get anything. Then I started moving forward. There were only two ways. One, I could go to the dense forest, and second, I could go to the deep ocean. I resisted, then I chose the first that I must go for forest. Maybe I would find some way. Then I started moving forward that forest in search of some people or food. Then what happened, I started moving forward. I found some fruits. I was not very aware with these fruits can be quite poisonous, but still I thought let's try something. Then I just found some familiar foods, fruits like raw mangoes, and I thought it's okay, let's eat it. Still I was quite scared because no one was there, so I kept walking. While walking, I just started hearing some voice, some noise, I can say. Then I thought it's okay, I guess I'm nearby my destiny. Then I started moving a bit fast, and then suddenly I started running. Then suddenly what I saw, that I saw some people who came on the beaches, I can say, or island. They were just enjoying. Suddenly, I just took a sigh of relief. And then I finally started looking here and then. So the first thing I thought I must go for food. Unfortunately, I had very little penny. Finally, I entered in a restaurant. Now, now the
Okay.
irony is, I didn't have, a food of my choice. Whatever they could give me was non-veg, and I am the girl who does not even touch onion. So non-veg is miles away from me. And then I started looking for more restaurants. Finally, I found a restaurant where I just found a food of my taste, and I ate that. And then I thought I should not ask everyone because all are strangers. So I started looking for a group which can save me. So I finally went to a group where I could see there are a lot of people who were dropping some people from here to there. I told them everything. These were, I can say, the people who were actually trying to save other people. So I finally went to them. I told them that's how I'm stuck, and finally they were ready to help me. And in this way, they just dropped me at my home. But I am never ever gonna forget this scary at the same time adventurous journey.
Okay. Wow, that was so. How did you land on that island?
How? Okay, so this is what I was about to say. That's why I said it is quite imaginary. So I could call it my dream because I said I opened my eyes
Yeah.
and I was on the land.
So that was a smart move that you skipped landing on there, right?
Yeah.
Great. So I think this relates to some movie also. Nice. See, your narration was all good. Fluency was there. Okay.
Okay.
Just a few expressions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you were very hungry. I
Mm-hmm.
was starving. So that pain should come in your tone.
And on my facial expressions as well.
Correct. So I walked and walked and walked for miles together. So again, that pain should be there in the tone. Okay.
Wow.
So I give you one expression like I am happy today. I am very happy today. So you say the same words, like the same sentence in five different tones:
Okay.
happy, sad, excited, all those tones.
Mm-hmm. I am quite happy today. I am sad today. I'm starving. I'm having severe headache.
Hmm.
Have I said excited?
No,
Mm. I am too excited today.
correct. So this is tone. So when you are doing storytelling, that tone should come,
Oh, right. That
right?
is the main gist.
Correct. Because story is something where we are expressive. When we are in a conversation, it's like a flat conversation.
Right. Dead.
Okay. So like you said, you use some words in the story, like you were very hungry, right? So give me some synonyms for that.
Starving and famished.
Famished.
Starving, famished. And there was one more. If I'm little hungry, I can say peckish, but I was not peckish at all.
Right.
I
Right.
was only, I was starving and I was famished.
Famished.
Yeah.
Right. They were tall trees.
They were tall trees. They were enormous, tremendous trees.
Or towering. Towering.
Towering.
Towering
Nice
trees.
word. Towering. Towering
They were
trees.
tall and towering trees. So you said big waves. Okay. For big, you can use enormous.
Enormous, huge waves.
Yeah. Gigantic waves.
Gigantic.
So
Yeah.
when you are using these words, you are, intensifying the scenario.
Right.
Okay. Now you were there were two ways for you to choose. So you were confused.
Mhm.
Which one to pick? So I was in, use another word.
I was sitting on the fence, or I was up in the air. I
Correct.
was standing on the bridge.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
So these expressions should come. I was in dilemma. I
Uh-huh.
was muddled.
I was muddled.
So
Mhm.
instead of you will, so basically you have that potential and you have that word vocabulary. The only thing is it has to be more often. Again, when you saw people, what was your moment at that time? How you felt at that time?
I was quite elated, I can
Elated.
say. Yeah.
I never felt more alive.
Yes. I
It
never
was the
felt,
moment.
wow, it's
It
quite
was the
interesting.
moment.
I never felt uh, more alive.
More
Okay.
alive.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
When you saw those people who were saving people, from drowning and everything, so they were like, God sent people to me.
Hmm.
Okay? God sent people to me.
Oh, gods and people. Yeah, it
Because,
makes it quite descriptive, I can say.
yeah, descriptive, and also it takes a level up.
Yes.
And that's your aim, because when you are coming as a public figure, you have to be like, you have to outshine from the others,
Yes.
and this is the way.
Right.
Second, now you are standing on the stage, okay, and you have to deliver about a topic.
Mhm.
Now I am giving a very basic topic, but you have to level it up. Okay. um, so I'm giving you two choices, since you are social media person. So one is social media, and second, healthy lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Which one you want to pick?
Healthy lifestyle.
So health is wealth, right?
Yeah, health is wealth.
So start with the hook. Start with some hook and introduce the topic, and then talk about the content.
Mm-hmm.
And towards the end, it has to be like a conclusion, like an urge,
Mm-hmm.
urge to the people.
Fine. Um, Good afternoon, all of you. I just want to ask one question which always disturbs me sometimes, and I want to know the answer from you. How long do you want to stay on this earth? How long? 50 years? 60 years? 80 years? 100 years? Yes, there are a lot of people who are living for these longer years, but how healthy and wealthy you want to live, right? Because there are a lot of people who are just dying in hospitals. So tell me, raise your hands if you really want to live for 100 years but with healthy fit body. Oh, I can see a lot of hands are there. Fine. So our today's topic on which we are going to dive deeper is health is wealth. Because your health is everything. I'm trying to just see here and there.
Yeah, yeah, that's
And
very
I
good.
see audience.
Correct.
Yeah. So let's dive on the important, very crucial topic, which is health is wealth. Now, all of you, sometimes we are confused with health. So, health is not just limited with your physical health. And I was quite shocked when I just read this book, The Wealth Money Can't Buy. Because most of the time, when we say wealth, so people think wealth means we are only talking about money. But I was quite shocked when I read the 8 forms of wealth in this book. So, the first one was our health. So today let's just discuss about this. When it comes to health, you have to take care of couple of areas on which you are missing, and that's why you are suffering in life. Let's discuss one by one. So we have varieties of health. So first is our mental health, physical health, emotional health, financial health, and your
Social
relationship.
health. Yeah.
Yeah, social health, we can say. So one by one, if you think that you're physically quite fit, but if your emotional health is not okay, you are not fit at all. And same goes with your financial health. If your financial health is not okay but your physical health is good, still you're not good at all. So most of the time people suffer because they are not quite aware where I am actually lacking. Now what is the key? Key is balancing. Ma'am, are you hearing any background noise?
It's okay.
Okay, fine. Okay. So now the irony is, how can we balance these five healths, right? First, you have to understand one thing. Our life is like a car, and only one thing can take the front seat, not all. Sometimes you try to manage your financial health, your relationship will take the back seat. Sometimes you try to focus on your emotional and mental health, your maybe financial will take the back seat, right? So how can you actually maintain, how can you actually balance these things? Here's the trick. This is what we are going to do. So understand, all of you can't be jack of all trades. You have to take one thing at a time. You have 12 months, so let's start. We all are going to do a commitment, and what's that commitment? We have 12 months, but you can't be good at it in 1 month, right? So we are going to dedicate at least 2 months or one months for one particular health, right? So our first and the most important health is going to be our physical health, which is even important, even more important than our wealth, right? So 2 months you all are going to dedicate for your physical health. You are going to see, I'm not a like doctor, I'm not going to tell you, you know what you have to do. The problem is you're not doing it. Don't you know you have to drink 3 liters of water, 4 liters of water? Don't you know you have to eat fruits? Don't you know you have to sleep properly? You know it all, so you don't need anyone who can tell you. You are the one who is going to take your responsibility. So take your responsibility, take a fresh sheet of paper, jot down your points and take your responsibility, because in this year you are going to change your life. Now second 2 months dedicate to your emotional health. Next 2 months dedicate to your mental health. Next 2 months dedicate to your financial health. And for every health, according to your life, you have to check which area is going down and try to focus on that. Right? And if you really want me to help you, I have a course for this. So enroll for my course.
Now that's a good point.
Marketing.
Yes.
So
Right.
if you want me to be your mentor, because I have done over the years, I have been working upon this. So here I came to share the glimpse of my journey. So all of you just do this commitment, promise each other, because no one is going to take our responsibility. We are the one. So let's grow together. So we are also compete with the people of Japan. We can also live for 100 years, healthy, wealthy, and fit. Thank you so much.
Very nice. Very nice. But I want to know, like, are you really the mentor for that?
Okay, actually, ma'am, I would say for last 5 years, I am someone who left my job and everything. I'm not saying like in a monk mode I started understanding the life, but I started understanding the life. Why something is happening, whatever is happening.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yes,
Right. So,
yeah,
like, okay. So you left your job. So now are you more happy?
I am quite happy because I'm following my passion now.
Hmm.
And
But
ma'am, yes, one more thing. There is a book, Ikigai. Yeah, I can show you every book because I read. In
yeah,
this book, yeah, it was I was quite shocked when I got to know that people in Japan are living for 100 years, healthy, wealthy, fit. The only reason was they're following their passion, eating good and following their passion. That's it. And I was really shocked.
but see, for following the passion again, you need money now. If you're not working, then how you are going to be funded?
Right. And that's why, ma'am, this is the subject on which I actually had talked earlier. And I would suggest a lot of people, because the more we move forward in life, one plus responsibility you are getting every day.
Correct.
Your marriage, your children, their fee, and everything. So, one thing you can do, it's never too late, and you have just one life. So, do one thing, do job, but every day just 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it
Correct.
is, find for your passion.
Correct.
And once your passion grows, leave your job. I would say kick your job now.
But for that, you need to have that much of, backup.
Backup. Yes, backup is something, is a key which you have said. Ma'am.
Right.
Backup. Because if every day if you're working and your money is just going, again it's a bit hard. But I would say just try, because you have just one life.
Right. For those people who cannot give the job and because that's the only survival mode for them, obviously they can do a balance, like you said,
Yes.
balancing. Then they should have the art of balancing.
When we are, ma'am, in our, as you are like enough experience, you know, well, like while talking I'm thinking why I'm just saying like this in front of you. But when we are
Right.
in our 20 years of age, 10 years of age, how many responsibilities we have? No
Correct.
responsibilities at all.
Hmm.
But once we reach, I can say 30, 40, 50, now you have bunch of responsibilities, so we can't take these many risks. We can't.
Correct. Correct.
So better take as many as risks you can say if you are in 20, in your 30s. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That is why we say, no, it's always better, like, it's always better to start early.
It's always better to start early. And I have
Yeah.
gotten a lot of people, ma'am. They are somewhere, 60 years, 70 years. They say, you know what? We started doing what we love very late in our life. Like we
And they
realized very
regret.
late. Yeah.
They
And
keep
then,
regretting.
yes.
Yeah.
And then they advise, and I feel so good when they advise that start whatever you want. Start. Otherwise, you will regret.
Correct. Right.
Yes.
Over the period of time, the mindset and the outlook of the society has also changed. Earlier the society, like I am 45 years old, so I have been in that generation where the generation was taking a front foot for the change. you know we are the thresholds. After this generation started changing, so maybe like, because today you like, you being the young generation, you have more opportunities, you have more awareness. you know your mindset is totally different, and we are there to support you.
Yes, ma'am.